So I'm getting started with this painting, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about these greens going on here, because this here is cobalt blue, and I have always been using cobalt blue hue because cobalt blue is just too expensive. But when I went to repurchase this color, couldn't find it, so I got cobalt blue. Reason why I'm talking about this is because I found that the cobalt blue is way more cooler than the hue version, and it wasn't giving me a vibrant green like this one that I was looking for. It was giving me kind of this dull green, and I was just very shocked. I always thought cobalt blue was more vibrant, which I guess out of the tube, yes, it is, but for some reason it just wasn't mixing well with my yellows. So this mixture is my cobalt blue hue and cadmium yellow light, and a little bit of this yellow lake because it's warmer than this cadmium here. When I was mixing it with the cad yellow medium, I just wasn't getting this vibrancy that I wanted, like this one here. This is the color I was trying to get versus kind of these very blue muted greens. Beautiful greens, just not what I was going for. And I was here for like maybe 30 minutes figuring out, you know, what blues and what greens will get me certain kinds of temperatures. And yeah, I just wanted to share that because I didn't think I would like the hue more than the actual cobalt, and I just find that very interesting.
Clover's like a high pitched bitter.
Like a what? I just have my flavors on. I spend a lot more time in front of my computer than you may think, creating videos, doing admin things, website design, etc. You know the drill. But thankfully, I love this part of my job. However, when it comes to the amount of hours I sit in front of my computer, it can come with a lot of back pain. I'm so happy FlexiSpot so kindly sent over this beautiful chair. I find the design to be so sleek, and this cream color really fits right into my studio. I have felt such a difference working on this chair. I used to fidget so much with my old chair because, to be honest, it didn't even have armrests. With this chair, I can adjust the armrest in all directions, keeping my shoulders aligned with the desk. I can pull out a footrest to really relax and get the chance to stretch out my legs even while working. I mean, how cool is that? I can adjust the headrest to better support my neck, and it has a comfortable tilt so that you can relax and take a break in the middle of editing a long video. And my absolute favorite feature is the built-in back support. It keeps my posture feeling very supported and is most likely the reason why I don't fidget in my chair anymore. I know this new setup is going to make editing videos and admin work so much more enjoyable and comfortable. We all need that extra bit of support when working those long hours. If you've been looking for a chair like this, I would highly recommend checking out FlexiSpot on Amazon. You can find the link in my description box to take you straight there. Thank you so much to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this portion of the video. Hey guys, I just got back from my friend's house because I was cat sitting. I've actually been going for the past 3 days. I swear this cat is like my goddaughter. I'll insert some clips here of just how cute she is.
Say hi. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Say hi.
But I just wanted to take a moment and come on here and talk to you guys because this week has been pretty slow and silent, and I think it's just what I needed this week. I needed a little bit more of me time, more silence, more space for my thoughts, and it was exactly what I needed. I guess you can feel it in this video because it's quite short and I'm not sharing too much, but sometimes we just need that, and I think that's something really real that comes with being an artist. I think we're constantly thinking of so much while we're painting, when we're not painting, about what's next, what's to come, how to be better, events and ways we can network. I mean, there's just so many things to think about, and I'm not complaining. Like, I love all of that and I love talking about it, but sometimes you kind of just need a second to yourself, And that week was this week for me. I just wanted to share that because that's just part of the journey, right? And I think that's what I want to do here. Just be honest and share the journey. As for the paintings, I have one painting left that I'm going to work on today and hopefully finish. I have really enjoyed this series, and because you guys gave such wonderful feedback in my last video and through Instagram about these mini paintings, I have decided I'm going to do a mini series for my shop, so I'm excited. I have not fully planned it because I do want to share that with you guys, but I'm in the middle of getting other things done first, but it is in my plans, and I thank you so much for the interest and for your sweet comments. These 10 paintings will be available through JKR Gallery starting September 5th, so if you have your eye on any of these 10, that is where you can snatch one for yourself. I do think they have an opening reception, so sometimes paintings get sold on the very first day, and then they post what's available online. I believe the gallery is in Utah. If you are in Utah and you want to visit it in person, that would be absolutely wonderful. And if you can send me pictures or videos, that would be amazing. There's so many great artists also showing there, and I just couldn't be happier to be a part of this show. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I'm gonna get started on the very last painting, and I hope to see you there. So I wanted to start off with these three. This is the first one I worked on, and I really love it because it's a mini from a bigger painting that I did. And I really enjoy this composition of kind of just focusing in on the face. I think it looks really nice, and it was really fun to paint. This right here is just a simple flower. And I love that it's simple. I love seeing these colors together in nature and pops of flowers in the distance. I think it's really sweet. Then we have this little guy that I finished the day of the beach. To be honest with you guys, I don't know if I like it. I go back and forth about it. I'm not really sure. I think I'm not really agreeing with the color harmony and maybe the lighting of the subject. I'm gonna have to think about this one. I might even paint over it and do something else. So let me know what you guys think, because I'm still on the edge with this one. Then we have these three little paintings. This one is probably one of my favorites. I really enjoy the composition and the lighting and the colors going on. I just really love that I was able to capture this and then get to paint it. It's just really special to me. This one was also really fun because I took this during the fall season, and I just remember all those colors bouncing off each other so beautifully. And I think this is a very sweet and simple composition of this goose. Then we have our beloved swan again in this very fun shape. Every time I go and visit them, they're cleaning their feathers. So I think it's perfect to capture them like this. And yeah, there she is. Then we have these four over here. This is a water lily scene that I took a picture of. In all honesty, these lilies were actually white. I really wanted to play with these pink and magenta colors against these greens and these blues. I actually Googled if water lilies can be this color, and they can. So I hope to see those lilies one day. It was a fun experiment, and I really love how this one came out. Here is the first figure that I worked on, and I just think it's so dreamy and so princess-like, and that's really it. Those were the vibes I was really going for, and I just wish I can transport into this little garden. Then we have this gorgeous mama swan that I was able to capture sitting on her nest. The nurturing of a mother is just so beautiful. So I'm glad I got to capture that in this little mini painting. Here is the last one. I actually worked on this last night. This is the second figure that I was mentioning in my last vlog that I wanted to complement with this little figure here. I just think it's a fun little compliment to each other. Just two princesses in a garden. I really like the dramatic light in this one because she's mainly in shadow, but she has kind of this halo of color from the golden sunlight. I really, really love this one. It's so nice to see these paintings together and feel that they all live in the same world. I really hope that you enjoyed this process. I know I really enjoyed making them, and I look forward to painting a lot more minis. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you here very soon.